What's up, people? So today we're in the shed house. We're going to be doing a ceiling makeover in this video. We're going to redo some mistakes that we did in the past. That's just a part of building a house on your own. One of the projects that I've already started doing was taking the wood down off the dormer. When we first put the wood up, it didn't quite match up with all the studs on there, so some of the boards are starting to come off. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take them all down. I am going to reuse those boards. I'm thinking about maybe using that as an accent wall in Matt's bathroom. That's one reason why we're not working on it in this video. But I'm going to reuse all that wood, put it on the back side of Matt's wall where the vanity's going to go. That way it has a two-tone. You'll have the dark color also with all the cedar. And then up here I'm going to replace that with regular cedar boards, kind of like behind me on the fireplace. I may stain it. It just depends on how it looks once it's up there. You can see behind me I took off the beams that we had up here. There was one there and then one over here. They weren't made long enough when we first did them, so I have to take them down. We're going to rebuild them. And then behind the beams, there's a triangle piece of drywall on each end. I'm going to go ahead and add some wood up there as an accent piece as well. So hopefully it'll look good once it's done. I got to do some touch-up paint as well, so I bought a gallon of white paint for that. It's going to be a busy day, so let's get to work. All right, people, while Matt's taking the boards off the dormer, I'm going to be outside working on the beams. It's just a simple design. It's 2x6x10s. They're going to be cut to 100 inches in length. At the ends, I'm going to cut them at an angle to make up for the angle inside the house. It's basically going to be two of them that are going to be standing up, and there's going to be one on the bottom. And then when we take it inside, we're going to just lift it up straight up to the 2x4, screw into the sides, and it should hold it up. But first I got to cut everything. I'm going to stain it outside, an early American color, so it'll be a little bit darker stain, and then probably hit it with a hammer and stuff just to give it a little bit of texture. So let's get to work. Alright guys, so now that I sanded all the corners down, made them kind of rounded, I'm going to go back in and hit everything with the hammer, just put a little bit of texture on here, and then I'll go back in with some of the stain, and it should be done. Alright, now I got this early American stain. I'm just going to use an old, actually it's a sleeve from a shirt that I cut off. Just use that, smooth it on, and then I'll take you in for a closer look to see all the details that I did with the hammer. It just gives it a little bit of a rustic look, like a vintage look. So there you go, you can see right there where I was hitting it with the hammer, I scraped it a little bit. And then where I sanded it down, some of the spots are a little darker than others. That's what I like. Gives it that old rustic look, like it's been aged. And there it is like that. Basically that thing will be flipped upside down and just stuck straight up into the ceiling. So hopefully everything matches up. I did round off the edges a little bit. I'm not expecting the very edge to be perfectly matching up with the ceiling, but it's all right. I like the way it came out. If I want to go back and put another coat on there, make it a little bit darker, I can, but I'm kind of digging the lighter color to it. You can see more of the detail. All right guys, so we're back inside. You can see Matt's putting up the new cedar one plank at a time. We had to buy a new compressor and gun because the other one crapped out on us. So I went to Harbor Freight, picked up this. It's a McGraw. I got it because Matt's favorite country singer is Tim McGraw. So show him that gun. That's the same gun we had about 5 years ago. This one's a brand new one, but the same brand, and it lasted that long without us taking care of it. But you can see right there, I got the cedar going. He's still got to take off some of the wood back here in the very top, but it's coming along. We're gonna trim out this dormer here in a second as well. So